Hey everybody, what's up? Coach Sean here from Beyond 40, and inside this video I'm going to take you through a 6 to 8 minute tricep workout. Now this is called a rep range lactic acid workout. And the reason that I call it that is because we're going to be working through a variety of rep ranges, doing 3 sets back to back to back for the same body part. In this particular video it's going to be a tricep workout. Now we're going to repeat these 3 sets in a row 2 times. So we're going to do 2 rounds for a total of 6 sets. So the very first set is going to be a tricep push down, and I'm going to show you the wrist position, the elbow position, and the range of motion necessary to get maximum stimulation in your tricep for every single exercise. So we'll go over that in a second. But first of all, let's talk about this protocol. So we're going to do a push down. We're going to go very heavy. I'm doing the entire rack here, as you can see. And so I'm going to go 6 to 8 reps. That's going to be a hypertrophy set. So it's going to stimulate muscle growth, and it's going to start fatiguing the muscle. We're only going to rest 10 seconds. We're immediately going to go to a 12 rep set with a lighter weight, and we're going to do 25 pounds here, and we're going to do a tricep kickback. So once we do that mid rep range, that 12 rep range, now you're starting to elevate your heart rate. The calorie burn is starting to increase slightly, and you're starting to feel the burn in the muscle, which is an indication that we're starting to release lactic acid. That burning feeling and sensation in your muscle tissue is lactic acid being produced, which is a precursor to growth hormone release. So whenever you feel that burn, have that positive association in your head that you are releasing more fat burning growth hormone. So the final set, what we're going to do is we're going to switch out this bar for the rope, and we're going to lighten up the load, and we're going to do 25 reps. This is where you're going to be screaming and your muscles are going to be on fire, and this is where you're releasing all kinds of growth hormones. So we start out with the first set in the muscle building range. We go to mid range to start releasing that lactic acid, and then we go to the high rep range to release all kinds of it. So now we're working all rep ranges. We're hitting slow twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers. We are limiting rest periods. So as we go through the workout, it goes from muscle building to fat burning. So it's really a synergistic effect. Remember, when you're done doing a slow go 5 to 7 mile cardio session, your metabolism is back to baseline or normal within 60 minutes after. When you do this circuit, which literally takes you 6 to 8 minutes, and you go 2 times around for a total of 6 sets, it will literally take your body up to 48 hours before your metabolism slows down. So a much more powerful effect on fat burning and of course muscle building, because too much cardio also burns up muscle and does all kinds of other negative things, where weight training doesn't have any of these negative side effects unless you're overtraining. And with a 6-minute workout, that's simply not going to happen. So let's dive right into it. Now, before we go with the heavy set, I want to explain proper form on any type of push down. So this will apply to any bar that you're using, a V-bar, even a rope or a straight bar. So what we want to do is we want a 90-degree angle right here, okay? And you really don't want your elbows drifting out too much or drifting back too much. You kind of want them to be the pivot point, and you're just winding it down straight where that elbow stays right here locked in. Now you can see when I do this how my tricep flexes out, and you get the horseshoe right here, correct? Now, it's very important on the top of this motion, do not let your wrist bend up, okay? You want to keep your wrist down, and then it also is very important, what I see a lot of people doing is they go like this, not only let their wrist turn up, or they just keep it in their fingers. Well, first of all, it tells me you're not going heavy enough, because if I'm keeping it in my fingers, it's going to fall out of my hands and it's going to whack me right in the face and knock out my teeth, okay? So you want to have it in your palms. It's super important. And you see where my knuckles are? You do not want them up. You want them facing straight forward, and as you get to the top of this movement, you want to keep it in the palm. This is going to help you isolate the tricep muscle. And then you're going to exhale down to the count of like 2 or 3, and then you're going to inhale back up, and you're going to go about twice as slow and count to 4 or 5. Remember, lifting weights does not produce results. Lifting and lowering weights produces the results. The eccentric or negative portion of the movement has been shown in a lot of research to stimulate more muscle fiber than the lifting portion. So people get all caught up in how much they can lift when it's really about stimulation more than anything else. So don't underestimate the power of the negative portion of the movement. So let's dive right in and get this done. All right. So we're going heavy. In my palms, down in position. We're gonna exhale down and inhale up. Definitely go for 8. This is 7. 8. And then hold it, resist it on the way back. 10-second rest gives us, really, all it is just enough time to get to the exercise, get in position. Again, here, kickbacks, that elbow is going to be that point of rotation. We want to keep it in one spot. We want to exhale up and inhale on the negative. 8, 9, 10. 12 reps. Set it down. Immediately switch this bar. Again, we're going to be right there around 10-15 seconds max. Push this way up here to a lot lighter of a weight. And then we're going to go right back at it. Again, elbows the point of rotation. Exhale down, inhale up. I'm really starting to burn. I'm about halfway there. So I'm going to pause for a second. If it gets too heavy like that, just pause and then continue. Okay, 5 more. 21. 25. Okay, so now you're going to turn around right there. You're going to rest 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and you're going to repeat that, and your triceps are done for the week if you want. Okay, now I do a little more volume. I'll go around 3 times just because I've been doing this for 20 some years. But real quick, I want to quickly touch on the tempo, because we talk about, you know, lifting the weight faster than you lower it. But because of the natural load that happens with this 3-set sequence, because you're starting out real heavy, those reps are going to naturally be a lot slower tempo. And of course, then when you go to the 12 rep set, you're starting to fatigue a little bit, so it's naturally going to be a little bit faster than the heavy set. And of course, by the time you get over here and my triceps are on fire, burning like crazy, you notice that this form might get a little bit more sloppy just because of fatigue, which is okay. Just make sure you're focusing on what I taught you. And then also, the tempo is just going to get a little bit faster. But now you're getting the best of both worlds, because you're going from muscle stimulation through medium and high reps all the way to fat burning to get that synergistic effect. So, if you got something out of this and you want to learn more, take a look at our programs below in the description. As always, time is our most precious commodity, so I'm always grateful when people take time to watch my videos. I'm going to go ahead and finish one more round of this. And you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and God bless.